This group of players has an item that lets them add random people to our private Minecraft server, and they're using this power to make sure that the members of this SMP can never use the plugin again. Now, although these players sound pretty evil, I knew that joining them was possibly my only chance at saving the server. Let me explain. You see, these little doohickeys right here are called Smores, powerful items that give the members of the server superhuman abilities, and in order to use them, you need sugar, an item only obtainable by crafting or killing other players. But the members of the server decided that crafting wasn't really for them, so they resorted to violence, betraying their teammates and killing innocent players just for a chance to use Smores. It was getting out of hand. So whenever I joined the server to see this for myself, I realized that I would probably need a team to protect me from the bloodthirsty players on the server. And I managed to find one pretty quickly. Except they betrayed me 3 days later. After I had experienced firsthand what players would do for S'mores, I quickly began to realize that they were a bit of a problem. So whenever the leader of a team that's whole purpose was to remove S'mores off of the server asked if I wanted to meet up with them, I quickly said yes, to see if I could gain their trust and earn a spot on their team.
We've had some really close fights. You know, me and Versus and Renzi. Yeah, a lot of us died in the previous fight, and I think this is a good opportunity because this new unbiased toast guy, he wants to join our team. I've heard he's pretty good at PvP, so the fact that he's also against S'mores is a plus.
Okay. Well, and also, why do you want to get rid of S'mores?
Well, I want to get rid of S'mores because I'm too lazy to craft them.
Valid! Honestly, guys, I don't even need to hear the rest. He's already in. Oh, he just gave him the armor. That's crazy.
I mean...
After they gave me the armor that signified I was on their team, they wanted to take me to a place called the Oasis. The Oasis is the coolest Minecraft base I have ever laid my eyes upon in the history of ever in my entire life. Ever. Although this is a really cool base, I have no time to bask in its glory because in exactly 3 days from now, we're going to be whitelisting another player to the server to help us in the fight against S'mores. But you might be wondering how we're exactly gonna whitelist a player to the server. Well, bear with me because this is gonna be a huge info dump. Around 4 or 5 months ago, Winter Scars got given a mysterious item by the admins that goes by the name of the Dreadstone. A powerful item that lets the wielder whitelist whoever they want at will, but there's a catch. Once the Dreadstone is destroyed, all of the whitelist players will be banned on the spot. So knowing this, Winter started to whitelist players to help him in the battle against S'mores. But you can't have the Dreadstone anywhere else but a player's inventory. So Winter gave it to his right-hand man Versus, a very talented Minecraft player. So if he dies with the Dreadstone on him, it's basically all over. After my newfound teammates finished explaining this lore to me, we went to the server spawn where the whitelisting event would be held. And during this event, one of my teammates, Verdia, wanted to make a speech to hopefully sway at least one person to stop using S'mores.
Alright, let's begin.
Okay. War is inevitable. In a world like this, it is impossible to prevent the battles that break out nearly daily. However, what we can prevent is the inequity of these battles. The S'mores you all force into your veins serve as a crutch, an addiction you all desperately grasp onto for a simple chance in these wars. Dashes that make the liminal pearls obsolete, fireballs that are near impossible to avoid no matter how skillful, and even domains that turn the deadliest players into laughable blocks of ice. These abilities nullify skill and teamwork, turning combat into a comparison of who chose the best super weapons. It doesn't have to be this way though. I still haven't spent that long on this server, and as a result, I still have some faith in you. I still have faith that there are things in this world that are more important to you than S'mores. So, as a way to attempt to prove that, I would like a demonstration, as it were. If I do not see 10 S'mores burned in the next single minute, then spawn will detonate.
I had no idea we were gonna be going that far today.
Your timer starts now. You have a minute to burn your S'mores.
I thought we were supposed to be the heroes of the story, but blowing up something people care about just to get what we want doesn't feel morally correct. But just as I was about to do something about it, Winter said this.
Recently, there's been a lot of controversy and all that, and this server has not been peaceful. It hasn't been fun. And you know what? I can't say enough that I'm sorry.
After Winter had said this, I realized that my team wasn't doing this out of malicious intent. It was actually quite the opposite. For months now, my team has been trying multiple options to get the members of the server to stop using s'mores, but to no avail. If we wanted to save the server, this was our last option. So as soon as that realization kicked in, I began to fight.
What do you think this is, Dante? Why do you think we're here? Why do you...
Like, follow, but be careful. I'm pretty confident with you. Maybe track the tunnel, that's probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to emo right now, I promise.
He's not on my screen, I think it's just
He is on me.
Just drop this thing, guys.
Just press play first.
I'm gonna be emoting in everyone's videos, don't worry about it.
Nah, why do you think you're here,
Any
Dante?
of these buildings, look around us. Look where we
We'll
are.
still
It's
have 3
more
letters
space.
remaining of the name. If we remove the Smore from the Smore SMP, we'll still have SMP.
If you're trying to give actual comms, give props. We don't want them to hear them. Like if you're
Nice!
Nice.
dead, good work.
Nice.
After we won the fight, me and my team were planning on heading back to the base to celebrate this victory, until we ran into a member of our team named Impaz. Impaz hasn't really been around lately, nor has he been wearing the trims that signify he's on our team. Something was up, and I would soon come to figure out what was going on.
I haven't used any of the s'mores. I've
But
actually
Get
you
rid
have
of them.
them.
If you're not going to use them, why do you have them?
Impaz, do not make me do this.
You don't need to
Because
have them.
I will do whatever it takes to get rid of the s'mores on this server, and I know you have them.
Impaz had s'mores in his ender chest that he was refusing to get rid of. If that isn't a direct betrayal on our team, I don't know what is. So confused and not knowing what else to do, I started to attack.
But
Impaz, look at what we
I'm
can
sorry.
do.
No, not yet. No. Why
Look,
won't
I
you
get
get
it,
rid of them?
Rudia.
Nope, that wasn't me.
I'm with
That
you
was
as well,
guys.
but...
I just want to know why.
GG's.
I'm sorry, Impaz.
GG's.
Even though we had to kill Impaz because he betrayed the team, we still came home with a massive victory. Because not only did we end up killing Nate, but we also burnt a couple of his s'mores, which was some huge progress for the team. But now that that's out of the way, we have something even bigger to focus on. The admins of the server just announced that there's gonna be a Smore Patreon week, and the only reason that the Patreons are even able to join the server in the first place is because of the Dreadstone. So if we could get a couple of the Patreons on our side, that would boost our chances of winning the war. But you know what else would boost our chances of winning the war? The subscribe button. You see, right now I'm in a sub race with my friend to 10,000 subscribers, and if we're able to win, then I'm gonna be releasing a really cool texture pack. So if you enjoy the video and want to see more like it, then hit the subscribe button. And if you're interested in the texture pack, then join my Discord server so you're notified whenever it drops. Anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. But if any Patreons joined our team, then we need to be able to provide full PvP kits for them, so they didn't only have a dirt block and some seeds to their name. The only problem is we don't actually know how many Patreons are joining the team, so we just have to grind out a bunch of PvP kits and pray for the best. But only a couple of hours after I had logged out of the server for the night, 4 players had found and griefed our base. Everything was blown to smithereens, including the Patreon's PvP kits that we had grinded for the night prior. This was obviously really bad, but all we could do is accept the loss and move on. At this point, we only have a couple of days until the Patreons join the server, and although we had been grinding gear sets for around a week, we now had nothing to show for it. But if we wanted our up-and-coming teammates to have a fighting chance in this war, then we couldn't give up. We just have to make a new base and grind gear at it until the Patreons join the server, and hopefully we'll be prepared. But before the Patreons joined the server, Winter had something important to tell me. Something that changed how I looked at this war over s'mores forever.
Alright, so what did you need me for, Tiz?
So I heard from Versus that the Dreadstone's already been destroyed once, and something about you like selling your soul to it. Can you like elaborate more on that?
Okay, well, basically, what happened that day was unplanned. Versus died with the Dreadstone after being 2v1'd, and we just couldn't stop there with the Dreadstone. So, inevitably, I could not have him banned forever. I couldn't ban s'mores on my own. Essentially, what I did was I sold my immortality on the server for the Dreadstone back. So, if I ever lose the Dreadstone again, if Versus dies with it again, I get banned alongside the people that are whitelisted. We can't keep the Dreadstone from being destroyed again. If that ever happens again, I'm gone.
So like, along with everybody that would already be banned, if the
Exactly.
Dreadstone was destroyed, you would also be banned?
Exactly. I don't plan on being on here forever. I believe that one day I will go along with those whitelisted players off the server and be banned forever. But my point isn't destroying the s'mores permanently. It's about getting a point across. Eventually we will be banned. That's inevitable, but that's why I'm here,
Oh
to
shit.
prove a point.
So it was never about actually destroying the s'mores. It was just about sending the message to the players that they're more than that.
Exactly.
Winter had sold his soul to the Keeper, a mysterious entity that somehow has admin capabilities. So if the Dreadstone's ever destroyed again, along with all my other teammates, he too will be banned, which is something I can't let happen. This wasn't about getting rid of s'mores to me anymore. This was about protecting my teammates at all cost, even if that means I have to give up my own life. And a good way to start that is to get the Patreons that just joined the server back to our base before they get killed at spawn. And after I got one of my best friends, Wiz, back to the base, Winter wanted to go over a couple of things with the new members of the team.
A lot of you guys don't know why you're here, other than it's quote-unquote Patreon week. The real reason is because we have an event item called the Dreadstone, and this item allows us to whitelist basically anyone we choose. And the third phase of the Dreadstone essentially made it so anyone could bypass the whitelist system. Yeah, so basically our entire goal here and why you guys are here is because we need the s'mores gone. And this isn't our full team, and every single one of you plays a role in this. So gearing up now is one of the best times to, prepare for one of the biggest wars on s'more of all time, and I need all of you to contribute.
After the meeting, the Patreons that we were missing logged onto the server, and after we brought them back to our base, we all geared up. And once we were ready, we all went to spawn prepared for a fight. And after we got to spawn, we saw Impaz with a s'more. We knew we had a perfect opportunity to burn it, so we started fighting.
Impaz, you can't escape. Come back.
Really, watch out for frost. Watch out for frost. Oh no! Help him! Help him!
I'm gonna chug.
Chug gas.
Oh shoot!
Oh my gosh. I'm
He's
stuck.
gonna die. He's gonna drop.
Hi, Coin Monkey.
What if more people log on to help them?
Boost one more time.
Oh shit, I'm being jumped out from my shit.
Oh, Coin's coming. Coin Monkey, a very talented PvPer, had joined the fight to help Impaz. This was now going to be a very hard fight to take, but we still decided to push through.
Might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, guys, this is
Oh shit, I just got kicked.
Guys, get up.
Disabled his shield, act critting.
Is he like better than me?
Yes, 100%.
Typhoon, mute in game. Everyone go for Empaz.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Empaz will drop, bro. Ignore coin.
Watch out, yeah.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, he's frost. She's frost. I'm like
Help,
lagging.
help.
Twins on me, I'm dead.
I'm gonna cover you.
Oh
Duck, it's alright, Duck,
Yeah,
it's alright.
sweet.
I'm on him. They're lower on Dura, I just forgot.
Oh yeah. Go. Okay.
Just try to Dura
Yeah,
drain, bro.
because I have like no gas. He's low.
He has no more fire res.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him.
This fight had gone on for a while now, and we hadn't gotten the drop on Impaz. Sure, we broke a lot of his armor, but he had a backup set, and with us running out of basically every single essential resource we needed for PvP, the best thing we could do right now is to retreat.
Go and give me that.
When my fire res runs out, I'm definitely leaving. If we can't manage.
After I had escaped the fight, I logged out for the night and waited for day 2 of Patreon week. And honestly, once that day rolled around, nothing really happened. In fact, all we did for the next 5 days was gear up for the final fight. But all I could really think about was what Winter said the last time we talked. How he said it wasn't actually about burning s'mores, but more so sending the message to the players. For some reason, that felt really off to me, but I couldn't quite put my finger on why. But all was soon revealed on the final day of Patreon week.
I don't really know what to say here, but
Bruh.
I'm kind of speechless. We've been driven to the underground while Patreon members basically just destroy the server, but I'm kind of fighting my last war on the server. And I don't have much time, like a lot of people sitting here. They don't either. So, I just wanted to express my thanks for people coming here to help destroy s'mores for one last time. It's kind of memorial that it began with one person, and then it became me and Versus, and then Typhoon, and then Empaz, and then basically we ended up with everyone at this table. So yeah, it's artwork. But we're here now. I said this at the very start of Patreon week. Every single one of you has a role on this team, a purpose, a story. So we cannot let that go to waste. I need everyone on this team. So to war, my friends. To war.
Okay, I have a speech myself, alright? And Winter kind of stole some of it, so screw you. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to everyone. And I want to let everyone know that this is our day, alright? We are one of the best teams I've ever been a part of, alright? We have the brains of the entire, like this entire plan, alright? We have PvPers. We also have the grinders, alright?
You skipped
and
me,
so
dude.
many more important people, alright?
I'm a PvP.
So I just want to say that this is our day!
Let's go! I have a little speech. I have a speech prepared. Okay.
For a dread.
I came onto the server clueless, homeless, naked, afraid. It was horrible. But then Winter Scars came up to me after I comboed the shit out of him with no clothes on, and he was fully geared. And he said, hey, I want to have a meeting with you, see if you want to join my team. He had a question. Long story short, I'm here. And I just want to say this is basically the best team I've ever been on any Minecraft server. This has been awesome. It's been great. Winter Scars has been so great. Versus Typhoon. I love playing with all of you. Renzi.
Let's get the stage, guys.
During our final speech together, something Winter said caught me off guard.
I'm kind of fighting my last war on the server, and I don't have much time, like a lot of people sitting here.
This was confusing to say the least. I knew that one day the Dreadstone would inevitably get destroyed, I just didn't know it would happen so soon. In just a couple of moments, the friends that I've been spending the past couple of months with will vanish right in front of my eyes. And me and Typhoon will be the only people left. I was contemplating even fighting in this final battle. I mean, the Dreadstone was gonna be destroyed anyways, what's the point? But then I remembered something. It was never about actually burning s'mores. It was about sending a message to the people of the server, that even without s'mores, they can still be powerful. So I headed to spawn with my team for one last time.
Welcome, Patreons and Smore members alike. Let me introduce myself to some of the new faces here. I'm Typhoon, underboss of the Stonekeepers. And the reason many of you Patreons are here today is because of a little item we hold called the Dreadstone. In short, it allows us to whitelist people. And eventually, it led to all of you. A world where the whitelist barrier has been shattered, where anyone can join. This is what it all came down to. Let's be real though. The reason why all of you are here is because of us. The people on this stage, the people in front of you today. If it weren't for us, you would not be here. But now, you might be wondering, why even do this in the first place? Well, this world cannot function peacefully with s'mores on the server. We want them destroyed, permanently, which is why I ask all of you to give in. I want to end this 3-month-long war. Please, burn your s'mores, join us. This is why I want every single s'more burned by tonight. So please, step forward and burn your s'mores. In fact, burn out members with s'mores, please begin first.
Your actions have consequences.
I got it. I'm waiting for verses. Please, burn your s'mores.
Not sure, come on.
Wait, hold on.
One.
Can I say something?
Throwing that away.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
That's 2 Patreon s'mores.
So you're kind of new here. Last season, we had like this whole like thing where there's like a plugin, and I tried to do the same thing you're trying to do. All right, and it didn't work for me. Obviously, I failed in that goal, and what you're trying to do here, it's not gonna work.
Cool Cat, do you remember how the war actually ended? What actually happened?
I did.
We
how-
we came to a compromise to remove whatever we decided. So last season it was custom weapons, this time it's s'mores. I assume that the only good action here would just be to mutually as a server get rid of certain s'mores, not all of them. So I agree with Cool Cat that
It's a
we
part
should
of the
not do
server.
anything.
These problems that's causing here, it's because of the people. It's not the items. That's not the cause of your problem.
You bring up a really, really good point with that. Everything on this server, Cool Cat, is because of the people, not the items, yet you care. You all care so much about the items that you place them above the people. All of these builds as spawn, everything you're looking at, this was made by the people, not the s'mores. So when s'mores are placed above people, when s'mores are valued more, that is where the problem arises.
Hey, it's me, the Data Raider, leader of the whole movement last season. Leader of the whole removal thing last season. No, I just would like to interject because that point was not good. You're yapping about putting s'mores above people, but look at what you're doing, bro. You're willing to kill the people for the s'mores. If anything, you are the biggest hypocrites.
No!
Silence!
If anything, you are the biggest hypocrites of the server.
We're making actions that harm you right now, but there is a long-term solution. Whatever problems you're facing right now are not problems we'll face in the future. If you literally all just stop using s'mores, no one has to fight and we can all move on with our lives.
The hardest choices require the hardest wills.
Isn't this the same thing? Isn't this like the burnout goal too?
No.
Kind of.
Yeah,
They burn certain
basically,
s'mores.
but they're kind of like traitors and they don't want to work with us. So like,
Yeah. They're just a bunch
Okay,
of...
That's all I'm
anyways,
saying.
Not
I think
killing
it's
right there.
obvious. I think it's obvious you have made your decision. Actions have consequences, and this is the consequence of using super weapons.
Did it blow up the tavern?
Maybe.
No, that was the tavern. That was the tavern.
No.
Oh, hey.
Go back to the beast team.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I blew up like half 13 Minecraft traps.
Just say help and then your fort, or help and then a location. Repeat it, not help anyone.
Location, please.
Like for example, someone is frosted at the top tower.
Where are you at?
I already got out.
Okay. Everyone needs to be on versus location. We're getting out of hand. I'm completely on.
Hey, SX use Patreon. SX use Patreon.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Come this side.
I'm next to I'm next.
Knock his arm, knock his arm.
I'm frozen, I need help. Frozen at the beach in a crater.
I got you. Oh my god.
Did Frost betray?
The enemy team had started to use the mace, and normally this would be a regular thing in a fight, but the mace hasn't been released yet on our server, meaning they somehow exploited a mace in for the final fight, and they managed to dupe 3 other maces and give it to their friends, meaning there were 4 illegally duped maces on the server right now that we had to fight against.
I'm popping.
Looking at,
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't have those, I don't have.
I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm okay.
I'm lagging, bro. I would have been
They've
able
been spreading all of them.
Yeah, they're not even. I know. I was just. That's why I was like, I
Spreading them.
could have bought them. I could have bought them too. They just kept making.
It's over.
It's okay.
It's alright.
You made a brick wall.
I'm still fighting right now. I'm still fighting.
I'm still fighting, yeah.
Fight as long as you want, but
That's
Genuine-
crazy.
it's
There's
genuinely-
no
I'm gonna
point.
keep fighting
You
for
all.
the sake of it. I want to kill as many drops as I can. I'd rather go down fighting.
They had killed me. They had killed all of us, including Versus. The Dreadstone was now destroyed, and it was only a matter of time before all my teammates got banned off of the server. But I was gonna make sure I used what little time I had left with my friends to my advantage, and I was gonna keep fighting till my final gear set.
Gatorade or strength judo, be careful.
Oh, yo, toast! Yo, we got this out. No, I'm fighting from the Iron Axe Demon.
He's XP, he's XPing.
Gatorade is so good.
I have the mace. I can make it.
I got him. He's about to use Patreon more. Patreon more.
That the exploded building with the blackstone roof.
Back up.
got 2 on.
Get data raider. If I axe spam, I can disable it.
Just axe spam.
Versus, try to get to data raider. They are.
I need help. I need help.
Loading building with the black circle.
No.
I'm fine. Data raider. Pop your EDAP.
You're not tight ladder.
Yeah. Justin wants to help us.
Does someone need?
Stay back.
Yo, guys.
We're allied with Burnout to kill the bases.
Okay, don't use bases. Only kill people.
Don't use bases. Just look at the bases to help the
Help.
Oh, using a maze.
So, kill anyone using a maze.
Kill anyone using the base.
No burnout.
We're not gonna kill any Burnout. Not to. Basically just not to. Yes, I know we've been killing Nate for a very long time. Not to. Not paying for us. Not paying for us.
I got Jackie Chan on the ropes.
Battle of the bad aim.
Go.
I don't even know who came back to the
I got him.
Camel with a drop is the beat camel. I'm trained for this, bro.
You did. You fought against me. Come on, you got this.
Alright, I'm coming back down. Oh my god.
Against you thinking it was you. That's some randos on the server, bro.
Holy shit, this is a strength 2. What the
Get in there. Punching me like that.
Redstone, me and Bob 8 are with you.
Only green.
Okay.
Only green. Oh my god. After an hour and a half of fighting, it was finally over, and Winter wanted to take us to the PvP arena so we could talk one last time. But little did I know, we were followed.
I don't know why you're trying your best, like, actually kill members, destroy this more, even though you know that you're nowhere near the level in terms of experience. So, all I gotta say is,
Shut up.
No
maces, no notches. You know damn well we'd have won that in every universe. If y'all were cheating,
No damn maces, no damn.
If you want a filthy cheater with no honor, we would have won that.
if you were.
all I'm
Well,
gonna
you
say
have
is,
no-
you lost. Good luck.
You have
Yeah,
no
fuck
clue
you,
what this is
Victor,
about,
bro.
do you?
This
You have
is
no
when
clue
fate-
It wasn't
I-
about
I can
winning,
kill you
Evo. It
in
was
one
about
hit.
This
Not
one
about
has
winning.
no
It was
life.
never-
Who wants to talk first?
I'll go first. I just want to say, Dreadstone, this team, the people, they have been awesome to me. Like I've said earlier, I've never had a greater team, a greater experience on a server. This was a lot of fun to do. This was a really creative idea, and I just genuinely enjoyed VCing with everybody every single night. Winter Scars, first to 5 hearts, and just hanging out with y'all. It was a lot of fun. No, we proved our point. We did everything we could, and I'm proud of all of y'all. What Evo said to our team stuck with me for the rest of the night. And as we were saying our goodbyes, that's all I could think about. All my team has been trying to do was save the server from weapons of mass destruction, yet we were still painted as the villains. They duped maces and broke kit rules in order to win against us in a fight, and then rubbed it in our face afterwards. This was no longer about the Dreadstone to me anymore. This was a direct attack on my pride, and I was gonna make the members of the server regret what they did to me and my teammates that day, by stepping up as the villain that they had painted me and my teammates as for all this time, stopping at nothing to kill anybody who gets in my way and ending the server as we know it.